What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's up? Who's in the room? Like I said, I'm doing these things. Oh, what's up, Larry? What's going on with you? Seem like you the only one that's up. How did you get did you just happen upon it, or did you get a notification? 'Cause you know I ain't highly liked on YouTube, so I ain't getting no notifications going out to the people. Try to come out of the blue with these streams at different times of the day. Usually towards the evening or the nighttime. Like I said, it's very rarely that I ever go in the morning time. So I guess, Larry, you there? Hopefully, it'll load up with some other people. Hopefully so. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. I mean, go back to watching that. I mean, there ain't nothing jumping in here. I mean, maybe just check back when if it pick up in here. You go back to watching that if that's what you was doing. But I'm just trying to see if these notifications go out. Apparently they're not going out because you said you just happened upon it. So like I said, this might not even stay up depending on if anybody gets a notification to enter it. So go back to watching what you was watching. You still watching one of my videos, so I don't care. I'm glad you checked in on it though. Man, I mean, it really should be something that I can do about this. I got to figure out what kind of way I can reach out to somebody to get something changing in this aspect. Mm, yeah, see that's crazy. It's like, yeah, if you happen to look at it, it's there, but it won't actually send it out saying, okay, here you go. This is you're subscribed to this. You know, I don't know. It's crazy, my friend. It's crazy. And I bet you, like I said, I'm gonna try my best not to use any type of words that are of a concern, but I bet you that it'll be automatically hit where, oh, you can't monetize this. But we'll see. Like I said, hopefully happenstance, maybe the computer will kick out some things longer I stay on. But like I said, if it don't come of anything, I end up deleting it. But then I'll get messages like, I didn't know you went live. Well, I mean, I would say complain to well, I mean, look, you say it's defective, but think about it like this. Look at other people that go live. They stuff be getting the notifications. They're like, oh, I done got notifications and everything. So why is it my channel where I'm not getting notifications? Yes, I can go live, but why can't I get notifications sent out to my people? Who's the other person that done popped in here? Who's the other two people that done pop in here? We already got Larry in here. Like I said, is what we end up expounding upon, the type of topics that we talk about. A lot of times we talk about certain things that brothers don't know. Brothers need to know certain things so you can stay out of the way of this whirlwind pyramid that they got going on, for everybody to get caught up in. I ain't about profiting nobody's pockets when it's aimed at some wickedness. And that's probably the reason. Joe Frank, what's going on? Did you get the notification, Joe Frank, or how did you come about it? Did you just happen to look? That might be the topic tonight. Not getting no notifications sent out to the people that want to actually peep this live stream. Okay. Yeah, of course they don't want certain things addressed, Like I said, they want people blind, deaf, and dumb to certain areas that actually need to be discussed a lot more than they actually are, They want people glued in on the whatever the mass media is trying to, throw down your throat. Who's the third person that has entered in the room? Who may that be? Who art thou? Where art thou? Who are they? Who are they? Who are thee? Who's number three? Or should I say, can it be an agent? Agents can be lurking too. Like, wait a minute, he got so live. What's he talking about? Who's actually on there with him? Who's number three? We already know Larry in the house. We already know Joe Frank in the house. So who's the number three person? Matter of fact, I think Larry, that was you that hit the like. Joe Frank, if you see fit, hit the like. Matter of fact, if it's not 3 likes, then that already lets me know that third person is an agent. Yeah, most of the time I try to come in at the same time. Sometimes, usually it don't really be this late. I try to, come in at least on my time zone at 11. Okay, so it's 2, but it's not 3. Okay, it's 4. So that lets me know it's an agent in this joint, because the agent can't see fit to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me know how you doing, agent. I'm glad you're tuning in. This is gonna be an actually monetized video like those other videos I put up. Matter of fact, who puts a dislike on a car video that's just a car? I mean, I could understand you don't like a car, but why would you put a dislike on that? Especially on one particular car, not the other one. You put one on one particular car. It kind of baffles my mind. I would love for someone to expound upon, like, well, I don't like this because of this, and add a comment. But maybe they can't add a comment because they're actually blocked. Maybe, they felt some kind of way once they seen that particular car come up, so they had to put that thumbs down on it. But you know, that makes me laugh because that means, you know, it's still really getting to you. So who's the other two? Okay, like I said, I'll restate it earlier. Joe Frank and Larry, they show love on the 2 thumbs up. So we already know the third person is an agent. So who's the fourth person? Is the fourth person the agent's little buddy? Or is it y'all just haven't, you know, choose to say anything yet? Yeah, they hit. I want to say on Goldie, they hit the 2 dislikes on Goldie. Like, oh, wait a minute, I don't like that he got Goldie or something. I was under the pretense that was another person's car. No, that Goldie's always been mine. Matter of fact, those other 2 Lincolns, them is mine too. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing some more videos on some more of my whips that I got. You know, I gotta wax them up, get them clean, and I'll do the same thing that I did with those previous 3 that I put up. Maybe call Reek the car lot man, the car lot man. I got cars, you know. I like vehicles, clean ones, not a stitch of rust on them, and they all run. Yeah, so okay, like I said, now we know Frank and we know Larry is the 2 legits in the room. So the other 2 must be the agents. What's he saying? I want to hear what he's saying. Oh, they ain't talking about nothing. No, it's freestyle. All my lives are freestyle. So, you know, we don't have to have one topic that is basically regurgitated. We try to hit different areas, whatever the people that actually tune in and like to, you know, listen, instead of ones that tune in and like to get, yeah, they definitely snooping. You snoopers, but I'm glad you showing me love. This is making me dough you being on here. Matter of fact, I hope you see when someone drops a super chat up in here and dropping me some loot in here. You know, that don't happen too often, but it's done happen where someone's dropped some actual loot in here on the super chat on whatever they wanted to ask me. So I'm glad that you 2 agents. I'm glad the agent done jumped off. They was like, oh, let me get off here. I'm a profiter. Don't wait a minute. I don't like that. But the other agents hold on like, no, I'm gonna keep this on. I gotta see what they saying, you know. And it'd be funny because they'd be like, I don't listen to any of that. But I mean, it seems like you're tuned in, even though you may not think I can see you. Without hitting that like button, that lets me know you the agent. Because if you wasn't the agent, you'd hit the like button, but you probably hit the dislike button to let me know that you're in the room. But that's cool. This is comedy to me. I keep it light, humorous, you know. Like, matter of fact, like the Joker. Why so serious? Let's just keep them guessing. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Joe Frank. But, you know, like I said, I called them out right there. Y'all 2 put the 2 likes. You and Larry put the 2 likes. The other one can't see fit to do it. So that means it got to be an agent. Because usually people are, oh, it's me. And I'm like, okay, I know who it is. Okay, I see you come in here all the time. But, you know, it's cool. Who's the other person that done popped in and popped out? It's like it goes in and then it goes out, you know? In and out, in and out, in and out. You know, this is the hour of in and out. You know, if you got someone near and dear, this is the hour of in and out. Yeah, like I should. They holding on. I mean, I just, you know, let's just imagine. Okay, let's imagine why you would just, you know, hold in a room that you feel that is not benefiting you. Why would you actually, you know, listen to something like that if you feel you're so disrespected? and everything. To me, then it just means you're nosy. We all know those types that are nosy. Like, well, wait, what are they saying? Let me kind of hang back in the room. Maybe they don't see me in the room. Let me eavesdrop and see what they saying. We all done experience them types within life. Damn, time flies. We already at dang near clocking at 16 minutes being on. Even though it was kind of still a slow start, as long as it's 2 people in here that support me, that's good enough for me, And actually, I say 3 because the 3rd person they supporting too. Even though they say, oh, I'm not clicking a like, well, you actually being on here is supporting me, so that's good too. Matter of fact, when you hit that thumbs down on one of them cars, they actually support me too, because before the video started, it was a commercial, and that commercial's, oh, we got to pay this person. So you clicking on this video actually pays this person for coming to watch it and coming to click that thumbs down. So what's going on with you, Larry? What you got going at the late night hour? Matter of fact, I might have to check on one of my other things to see some, because like they don't, when you're on actual live, you can't really you can't tell what's going on. It might be an echo, so let me see. Yeah, so far it's, who's the 3rd person? Who's the 4th person? Who's the other 2 that don't enter the room? Have they tried to exit and then come back? Nothing much, chilling, bro. On an early Tuesday morning. Yeah, it is an early Tuesday morning, Gotta start the day early. Well, at least I do gotta start the day early and move around and get goals accomplished, Just coming from dinner, what'd you have for dinner? And a late night dinner. What was on the on the, not the itinerary, but what type of meal did you end up digesting? Oh, Mexican food today, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, actually, old school, he wanted to go on earlier, but I had other kind of plans, so I miss having going on with old school. I know it's always comedy when he's on one of these streams. Old school don't hold back. He don't bite his tongue. None of that. I like having him on because it's light. It's always light. I get be not in the right headspace, and he get to talking and saying something and having me bugging all up. I'm like, oh yeah, that I done forgot what was making me be whatever way I was feeling. And I think everybody needs something like that, to lighten it load. If it's not being old school, whatever y'all tuning in on YouTube or whatever. So how's your night going, Joe Frank? What's up with you? Cleaning up the house right now. Wait a minute. Okay, clean up the house right now, and he's in back of you. In back of me? Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that, Joe Frank. Just a little elaboration for the nation. Throw people in the room. Like I said, I guess that's oh, you meant to say just easing back. Okay. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with chilling and relaxing, getting your domain in order. You know, actual domain, not anybody else's domain. Your actual domain, getting that together. You know, no matter what hour it is. You know, sometime it call you to, oh, I gotta do this now. I've been putting it off for who knows how when. Let me get it all straightened up and looking right and smelling right, or whatever you need to do in your domain. Matter of fact, I'm surprised Rashad ain't in here, but it might be a little late, and just like everybody else, probably ain't getting no notification sent out to let them know it's anything live jumping off. Oh yeah, he must be experiencing a heat wave out there or something. Okay, 5 people's up entered the room. Who's the 5th person in the room? It's like so far we just been having Joe Frank and Larry Lair speak their mind. But who else got to say something? Add something to this conversation that we having. We talking about whatever you done had earlier for dinner. We talking about whatever caused you to clean your spot at whatever particular hour. We talking about not talking about agents, but you can't help it when they ain't commenting. Always P. Yeah. Like I said, it'd be funny if they implemented, even though a person didn't say anything, if YouTube implemented, okay, this is the person that jumped in, like, oh, now I see who's in there, even though they ain't saying nothing. It's this person that entered. So, then you could clown them on that tip, like, oh, you don't watch them, huh? I seen you jump in there. I'm trying to think, what is one of these social medias that let you know? Oh, I want to say it's Twitter, when Twitter has the live video feed going in there, even if you're not saying nothing, they'll see that you're in the room. They need to implement something like that. So it's like, okay, you're not saying nothing, but I already see who it is in here, But like I said, I kind of got a good idea of who's in here, because everybody else is probably the looky-loos. Like, wait a minute. Oh, what are they talking about? Are they talking about some drama? No, I don't do drama. The only time I do anything is rebuttal, when I done heard something that's profusely ignorant. Then I may say something. But other than that, I ain't covering drama. Matter of fact, like I said, on live streams is whatever y'all make it, whatever I say the supporters, because ignorant comments don't get responded to. Matter of fact, you get instantaneously blocked. You get sent to the block party. When you make idiotic comments that is like, okay, I ain't gonna dignify that with any kind of answer, because it's so profusely ignorant. So back to you and Joe Frank, Larry. Y'all two's the only one, so maybe they're not talking. You're not talking about nothing. That just lets you know we 24 minutes in, and nobody that usually is within these streams has got a notification. That lets you know out of the out of the high tens of thousands that I got subscribed, they ain't even breathing no type of notification at all. We 5 minutes away from being a half hour. That speaks volumes right there. Matter of fact, the one I did, I don't know if y'all peeped, but the one I did with where it says Old School Speaks, I went to go try to watch it earlier, today, and it kept saying, "Oh, air with this video, air with this video." But then when I went to my creators app, you could play it all day in that, but on the actual YouTube app, it kept failing. I'm like, see, look at this. They want to mess with the numbers and everything. They don't want to send out notifications. It's like, oh, okay, we're chastising you for, speaking real, especially, when old school, says something about the Most High. That's when they really, I think, when he says anything about the Most High, where people can get some spirituality and keep that spirituality within they world, they really want to chastise. Like, wait, we want everybody driven off this Luciferian type of ideology we got going on here, all this Saturn worship, Maybe I need to start doing videos on that where people need to, research these Luciferian type of indoctrinations that they implement within this society. I'll start taking it that direction with it. But those will be actually drafted videos. I won't do those in a live stream form because I want to make sure if I am speaking on there, it's gonna be clearly, and all the pertinent information and links that you can go to yourself to research whatever topics that's pertaining to these things that I think you need to dig more deeper into. That's what I think I need to do. Yeah, it's usually way more people, but then again, like I said, this is a different hour I'm going at, but it was like this when I went in the last time. What was it, last night? We went on earlier and it was still like this. So it's like, oh, this is what they call it. Y'all can research this. And it's not just YouTube, it's all these social medias. On certain people that say certain things, they call it shadow banning. That's what my channel is being done, is actually being done, is shadow banning. So it acts like, yeah, you're getting all this, but then it's like we're making where only a small amount of people can see you. A gathering for the channel. Well, look where we are right now. I mean, the notifications ain't going out, so I'll probably have to make a video talking about that and then have people respond on that type of tip when they finally get to it, since people ain't getting the notifications for a live going out. So you think just a live notification ain't going out, just think with a regular video, you ain't even getting a notification for that. So until something clears up about this, I don't even know how that can even happen. I know what you're saying about Las Vegas. I like Las Vegas. Like I said, is come probably mid part of January. This January 2019, I'll be in Vegas around then. So hopefully, I mean, that's still a ways off. Maybe I can get something set up around then. But I know a lot of people that, like, matter of fact, Kenya Fair, that's from here. You're like, man, that's when it's cold around here. To me, that's the best time to head out that way, because we be experiencing some Arctic 32 belows and things like that here in some January. But I know out in Vegas it'll be some temperature than some 32 below zero. So yeah, whoever is actually out there, when I hit it up, I'll let it be known. I'll do a live from wherever I'm at in Vegas. I'll be like, I'm right here. I'll be here. Maybe we can meet up at wherever. Wherever I pick up. Maybe I know a lot of people say, oh, Luxor is dead, but I like the Egyptian motif. So maybe I'm at the Luxor, Reek at the Luxor, or maybe Reek's at the Circus, because Reek like the clown. I'll pick one of these type of areas. It won't be the run of the mill that they think about when they go to Vegas. yeah, hopefully something like that'll work. I don't know, hit a bar or I don't know, something out there. Make something happen. Like, oh, we get to meet Reek in person. I don't have to be all, oh, let me you know, I'm here. And then you be like, oh, you Reek? Yeah, this is it's me, Reek in the flesh. What's going down? You actually see me, you know. So like I said, Joe Frank and Larry. So who's the other two? Man, I mean, it's really two. I guess you got to balance it. You got two people that are for you, and then you got two people that are against you. That kind of makes sense. You know, oh, they jumped out. Like, wait a minute, let me jump out. They ain't saying nothing. Let me jump out. But I'll jump back in again. Like I said, if you ain't an agent, like the video, click the like. Then I know you ain't an agent. Then I can stop talking that stuff. I don't want to use a explicit, because if I use explicit, they'll be like, hey, you can't make money off this stream because you don't use the explicits. You can't get your point across without using a curse word that sends out curses into the universe. But like I said, I must be firing on all cylinders, because you know that person hasn't left their like. It ain't determined to leave a like. I'd rather you comment. That's even better for me. If you someone that's actually on my side that likes listen to these videos, then that makes more sense. But if you're not, you must be that feline that I actually had to say something to. Censorship is no joke, but I still push on. Matter of fact, I got a channel that nobody knows about. The only way I'll reveal that channel is if anything ever came with this channel. But I got another channel too. And I got some other social medias that nobody knows about that got super numbers. So when people are like, oh, how can you do these kind of numbers? Well, I got other means of social medias that got way more numbers than this actual YouTube channel I got. So that's part of the reason that a lot of my videos do super numbers, because of that. I share it on that platform that nobody knows about. And the content actually on there is nothing like what I put up on, YouTube. But they enjoy the videos there as well, so. And it helps to have people like Rashad, the share certain things. He got various social media outlets, and he got a network of people that essentially are the TooCool2Khan promotion team that get certain videos going like they go. Besides people actually like you and Joe Frank and Larry that like to tune in. It's I got a team in place. I'll say it like that. On certain videos that I want to do numbers. It's like I tell them, hey, I want a big push on this, and they cut for me. I mean, that's what you gotta have. You gotta have real cutthroats that are on your team. You want to see you win. So nobody has nothing to add, nothing to say, nothing to. Yeah, you always got to have those undiscloses. Oh, what up, Milton? What's going on with you? Okay. I'm glad you're there, Milton. Matter of fact, you just entered it in. Click the like button. We trying to I'm trying to decipher who's the agent. So I know you done said something, And we done hear her from Larry. We done heard from Joe Frank. You know, that's where them 2 likes done came from. Okay, so yeah, we already know that the fourth person is the agent because they can't break themselves to click that like button. Now, like I said, if there wasn't an agent and they clicked it, then that would mean yeah. Milton, did you get a notification? How did you come about this live stream? That's thanks for keeping me back on topic, Larry. We trying to decipher how did you get the notification because there's a low count that's in here actually. You know, like I said, I'm gonna have to screenshot it on my Creator Studio. It shows that YouTube only sends out like 1 or 1.2% of notifications. Oh, you got a notification? That's cool. I mean, not a lot of people getting a notifications. Joe Frank said he didn't get a notification, or if they're getting them way after the stream is already going on. So it's like, okay, hopefully he gets discouraged and goes off. So then by the time people get the stream, it's already off, so it don't even matter. That's another cold play they I guess they trying to enact. So we got that lone agent. Not now we know Milton, we know Joe Frank, we know Larry, that fourth person that's in the room, that's definitely an agent because they can't bring themselves to clicking that like button. How's it feel, Joe Agent? Or my fault, Joe Frank. How does it feel, Agent, to be in this room with people that's actually commenting, able to comment, and you just laying dormant, just steaming, like, how can I, I want to say something, but I can't say anything because, I'm blocked because, I spit hate and, it just makes me upset, It's comedy to me. I make it light, I mean, for real, you got to make it light. Like I said, they hanging on it. Like I said, they probably got their little phone, set up on by their little pallet. They're kind of listening to it to their through their little karaoke machine. Little cheap little trinket karaoke machine. Listen to what I gotta say. Pumping out through their little small little apartment little spot. I'm just building a picture in my head. That I can do that. I can build real wonderful pictures. How you can picture this person that's sitting. They probably done relapsed into whatever street drugs they done had in their system and everything. Probably dealing with the follicles falling out of their scalp. They look like back in the early days when Indians used to scalp people. They look like that upside their head. Okay, I done seen it's done been some more people entering. Who may that be? Who may be the other people that entered in? Maybe it's, hey, y'all need to come in here so it don't seem like I'm the only one. Okay, now it's 3 likes. It's 3 likes, but if who's the other people that done enter in? I want to know, who are you that entered in? Say something, even if it's like a or hi or something like that. Let yourself be known. Easy Beats, what's going on, man? Yeah, I was like, man, what happened to Easy Beats? Did you get a notification, Easy Beats, or did you just happen upon the stream? Whoever hit that for 4 thumbs up, that's love. Hopefully that was you, Easy Beats. Who else is up in here? Because it's 6. We got 4 likes, and I think I know who the foe is already. Okay, say what you think about the recent death of these young rappers. Think of it like, okay, the best way to analogize this is, okay, we just had Superfly come out, didn't we? Or not just come out, but we had another representation of Superfly because the original came out in 71. Okay, so now we have rappers dying. Rappers dying what? Young? What did we have that kind of resemble that? We had Biggie and Tupac back in 96 and 97. But what, we're in what, 2018, and it'll probably be something in 2019. So think about it like that. It's like predictive programming. We want your mindset stuck on this for a certain particular reason. So think about who's really behind all this. I know they say, "Oh, we caught this person," but who pumped that? Who pumped their heads to be like, "Okay, we need you to do this." Just like back in the day, who pumped whoever's head to do what they did back in the day? It's like people gotta stay on this type of hive mind, this hexagon type of mind. Oh, Rashad, what up, man? I'm glad you done jumped in here. I'm like, what happened to Rashad? Did you get a notification? Let me see. Easy, I got the notification. I just got finished making a solid connection with someone in the music business. That's love right there. That's real love. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you done made a prosperous connection with somebody, you know. Matter of fact, like I said, that one beat you did is hard. I'm feeling that joint. That joint is straight. Yeah, like I said, we was just saying that, like how they sending out the notifications real late. So it's like, okay, by this time, this is when it usually kind of tires out in the stream. Because remember, when I first started doing these live streams, if they didn't jump by 7 minutes, I would end it. So just think, if I ended at 7 and you got the notification late, it would have been already over. So it's like, now I gotta kind of just hang in there. Basically, it's like I gotta make a topic versus I do it in freestyle, waiting for y'all to come in to turn the topic whatever way y'all want to talk about. Because they're trying to discourage me from doing these lives. But like I said, Rashad, I was just trying to say it's a lone agent in there. Like I said, he don't make no likes, because for the amount of people in here, it should be the same amount of likes. But the lone agent is sitting there like, I'm not gonna make no like. I don't like you and I don't listen to what you say, but I'm sitting out here, listening on my karaoke machine, sitting on my cot. Oh, ain't no, that's coins. TV music. Matter of fact, hopefully you get some Netflix dollars or something like that, or whatever a person reach out to you to get them beats. You got to do that. Yeah, that's definitely a view is a view. Like I said, you're viewing it. And matter of fact, like I said, this is monetized, so you'll be making me coins when you're just sitting there. Let me go check something. I want to see something. I know now they try to say you gotta manually well, it ain't showing up on my other app, but when it does, it'll be hooked up. So Easy Beats, when will you be able to reveal your who you done network with? When will it be good to speak on that? I know it's probably in the early stages. You don't want to jinx nothing, or you might be on a thing where you can't disclose that yet. But when you see being able to speak on your prosperity. And like I said, hopefully they ain't, because I forgot. A lot of times they discriminate how the comments come up. So don't make a scene, or not, don't make a scene. Hopefully you're not getting the intentions that I'm like ignoring your comments, because sometimes you can put up a comment and it's not seen. So you might have to reword it so it can go through. Because that's another area of censorship. Matter of fact, I don't have people say they done left comments on videos, and for some reason, like the comment didn't send, and you can't even actually see the comment on whatever particular video. Like sometimes I gotta go way in my spam box. It'll send it straight to spam, and then by then people think, oh well, you just not trying to you know, speak to my comment, but I can't help it if they're sending it to spam, like it's like you're a spam bot or something. What's good with you, Strictly Mackin? What's going on with you? Strictly Mackin. Like I said, I like answering these y'all's comments, you know, best that I can to my ability. You know, some people they just, you know, they go on live and they don't answer any of them. Strictly Mac in the latest fashion. Hey. Let me see. Nas Cool. I met this producer. His name is, he has been in the TV biz since '09, and I got some of his personal music. Supervisor connects. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, lateral moves. That's what it's about. Oh, what kind of merch you talking about? You do clothes? You do hats? What you do? What kind of merchandise? You shoes? What clothes? Okay, so what, like t-shirts, or you got like a IG or something? As a matter of fact, Rashad, you know, he is on that, so he'll build because I don't got no IG, I don't got no Snapchat, I ain't got any Facebook, but Rashad, my family, he got all that. So if you got one of them links, throw it up so you know he can go check it out for me, so you know we can relay that. Okay, t-shirts. Okay, so yeah, you got an IG page, and if you do, put it up. Yep. You see Rashad's comment? Send it to him. He'll make sure I get whatever you're trying to you know, put out there. So you know, you send me the link to it or whatever, you know, because like I said, matter of fact, Rashad is gonna work on, you know, help me work on getting this TooCool2Khan IG going, you know. Hopefully that'll help, you know, offset, you know, everybody. If you're in the stream, if y'all got IGs, whenever you know it actually gets live, then you know, oh, you're almost done. Okay, okay, strictly Mac King fashion, or strictly I said King, but strictly Mac in fashion. So that's what your IG is. Okay, you see that, Rashad? You see that on IG? You got a Facebook, or it's all linked to your IG? I definitely like t-shirts. Give me a 2X. I used to rock the 3X, but give me a 2X. You know, I like my space. I don't want nothing hugging and tugging on me, you know. I ain't trying to be like the men on films or something like that. Okay, all on IG. Okay. What about these cops still killing people? Well, that's another thing too. They cherry pick. It's always something going on about that. It's just it's all we all got to be checked into all this. Like it's like everything that's drama, they want us tuned into this drama. It's like it's like a broken record. Okay, they done did this. Okay, now people are gonna protest. Okay, after they protest, they said this is gonna change, and it all goes back to being the same thing. Nothing happens. Nobody's accountable for anything. But they done stilt all you. They done got all your energy all worked up about something. Then they put up the next distraction. It's like a broken record. You know, that's why I choose not to tune into any of that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, send your prayers out to the Most High, to the families for what they're going through. You know, give them some greater guidance. Hopefully, they'll attain some lawyers. Hopefully, you know, they don't take no deals that they're trying to go. Oh, we'll give you $1,000,000. You just gotta. That's because that's what a lot of people don't talk about. When someone gets killed, you know, the city is settled for it. That means all the taxpayers. You know, your money goes to instead of that person that actually, you know, did something to your family member. The city has to pay. He pays $1,000,000 to the family, usually $1,000,000, and then once you sign off on that, you can't talk about that issue anymore. It's like, okay, you got your money, so now be quiet. That's your hush money. And then we all go about, you know, everything else, and then someone ends up on a T-shirt like RIP to whoever, you know, that they end up on a T-shirt RIP. You sit at the wake and at the funeral, and you know y'all's talking about, man, we need to stop this, and then the broken record, you know, returns right back again. You know, someone acting a fool. Nobody want to take accountability. You know. What do I think about minimum wage not covering no rent in the U.S.? Well, that's all programmed. It's supposed to function like that. Just think back in the day, it was still like that back in the day. Like I said, like, you know, when you said what I think about these young rappers getting killed, well, it's young rappers getting killed back in the 90s. It's the same thing. They want distractions. They don't want you to think about what you just said. You know, the minimum wage not covering, you know, anything, you know. Like I said, in America, what are we really producing? This is not like back in the 50s and the 60s where we actually had companies here in America where you can go to work for that's not a technical company and actually could produce something in manual labor. Yes, it could have been hard work, but you're actually earning a livable wage to, you know, maintain your family if that's what you choose to have, or maintain your whole life. But now, you know, these jobs, oh, we're raising to $15. Well, now $15 is like back in the day when it was $5 because everything done went up so high that's nothing now. So, oh, I'm making 15. That ain't nothing now. In some, especially in some parts of the country, let you be up in some New York, let you be somewhere in Cali or something. That ain't nothing. You know, you might could skeet by, you know, in the South, maybe in certain areas with that, but that amount in those particular cities that I said before, you still gonna be living bad because the rents is going outrageously high. You know, they're pushing everybody. If it's lower rent, is out towards in the sticks. They want you out in the sticks and want to move people that are, you know, part of this gentrification within the inner city into the inner city areas because they'll be closer to, you know, the big businesses and, you know, things that operate in the downtown centrals and wherever part of the predominantly cities that you actually live within. So you got to kind of, you know, take that type of step and approach of looking at all this stuff that's going on. Okay, so you said strictly MAGA. Now, what do you say? Put lovely on. Put lovely on the shirt. Oh, because when I used to say lovely in my, well, I haven't said that in a long time. Usually, that was on a lot of my older videos when people like how you doing? I'll be like lovely. Yeah, that actually will be a good thing to say. I just have to reintroduce that on whatever you know, new, probably maybe an interview, or maybe I don't know if I'll introduce an alliance then because I got a different thing that I go about when I actually conduct the Lions Den. But yeah, now it just caught me when you said lovely because I used to always say that. How you doing? Lovely. And hopefully that's how every day you start your day. You started off lovely. You know, started off with trying to get a big bankroll. You know, a lovely bankroll, or some building come in the mail. That's lovely when you ain't got no bills that's done came in the mail that, you know, you wasn't expecting. That's always lovely. So have you checked it out, Rashad? Have you checked out Strictly Mackin's IG yet? Now, Strictly Mackin, do you do the okay, Strictly Mackin, you see what Rashad done said? He said it ain't popping up. So he's saying to add him on IG so it'll pop up so you'll see it. That requires you leaving out of this stream to do it. Well, go do it. You know. I want to see what your shirts is about. Matter of fact, do you do that gold leaf? I like that gold leaf. I like that black and gold motif. If you got them is really hard. I like the black and gold. That's my signature colors for TooCool2Khan. Black and gold. You do that black and gold and saying lovely, I'll be appreciative of something like that. What did you miss on the last stream? Well, old school. Well, what were we covering on that? We were touching on all different areas. Some people were asking about women's situations, and old school was just speaking his mind on how you can tell when certain people are going bad in their life. What signs and symptoms. I mean, we were kind of all over the place with it. Matter of fact, whenever you get the time, I know, you steadily, you're making hits and you got new ventures, but whenever you get time, I know it's a little long, take your time to chop it up. It's good. It's a good one. It was actually a good stream. Matter of fact, I can't remember. I think that one was doing numbers as well. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I remember I seen it. Last time I seen it was like 1,000 views or something like that. It could have been a little higher now. I don't know. I have to get on my iPhone and check that out. But yeah, it was actually a good stream. Matter of fact, I got a call about how it was a good stream earlier today. You still there, Strictly Mackin? Did you figure that out? About adding Rashad or what's going on? I don't like having no dead air, so if y'all got some more comments, shoot them, shoot the comments. Shoot the comments up. So I can pitch them out. I don't want to have no line drives. I want to hit some out the park. Okay, you got a chance to check the last 2 streams I did at the park with the Lincoln. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I had just waxed that the black link, and I figured, man, let me try to go live right here, and because like I said, I did do I did do a video of it, but it should have been longer. You know, I didn't have a big enough chip in my pro camera to, you know, film it longer than what I filmed it for. So that little bit that I had, that's all I had. And then, you know, I did a little live for a little bit. Seems like the lives they be faking, because like when you're actually filming it, it seems clear, but then once you kind of go into it, it starts breaking up. That lets you know they got all those what is it? When it breaks up like that, it's like it's trying to pick up like facial recognitions and everything like that. So it starts breaking up because it's trying to decipher. Okay, is this a person, an actual face? It's trying to pick that up in the within the video. But yeah, I'd put that other one, the other linking up. Like I said, like I was talking with Larry, you know, how you gonna thumbs down on a video? Like I said, I can understand if you don't like the car. Like, I don't like this car, but you thumbs down because what? Why? Put a comment why you didn't like the car. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. And you see, all they got all the females doing that Snapchat, locking in their face. Oh, I got the dog face. Oh, I got this, you know, the goddess look with the little stars above and all. Nah, that's mapping your face. Matter of fact, the alphabet, the alphabet boys got all them Snapchats. They probably got these too, but you know, I don't put my face on there. And if it is an artist rendering drawing. It's not, oh, look at my actual face and all this kind of stuff. You gotta be mindful in these days we live in now. I mean, they throw so many distractions out here where oh, it's okay to do this. No, it's not. Why do you think they call it Facebook? They're booking your face within the within within the, well, you might as well say the cloud, within the data stream that have you locked in. Just like when you know when you get arrested, you get booked. You know, they book your face, they get your fingerprints and all that. So that's where the Facebook comes in at it. We're booking your face. Oh, I'm at this party, or I'm at this, you know, I don't met this person. You're taking all these pictures and they're cataloging you. That's why I probably never had a Facebook. It's like the way of starting a Facebook, how it's like, it's not like any other like, well, I'll say not like any other. It's, to me, it's not like Twitter. I really can't say Tumblr because it's like I got a Tumblr, but I don't really know how to work it, so I don't even really count that. You know, but then it's, you know, Instagram, which got bought by Facebook, because I was about to get an Instagram when it first started. But then once I heard they got bought by Facebook, it kind of messed with me. Wait a minute. And they know everything and passwords and everything. Oh, most definitely they got it. Like I said, the alphabet boys got all that, you know. The alphabet boys come in all different shapes and sizes within the government. So when I say alphabet boys, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like reciting them because, you know, they use Shazam on working your words. That's how, you know, certain things get flagged, because you're like, okay, you don't said this many explicits. Now we can flag it for this. Okay, you don't said these many words within this sentence. Now we can flag it for that. Yeah, because you always see them stories, but oh, whatever got hacked, you know, that's just them upping, because you know how they were like, okay, you don't had your password for this long, now you got to change it. You know, that's new ways for them to actually obtain your password. A lot of times I keep my password. Like, I ain't never been hacked. Well, I got to change it. That'll be the time you're monitoring when I'm about to change it, so you know when to try to get my password. A nutty professor steal your whole identity and knock you off. Another one is good, that's showing what the future is. Minority Report with Tom Cruise. That's an actual good movie to watch right there, because it shows like, okay, he's walking through the store and uh he gets an eye transplant, and every time the laser hits his eyes is marketing whatever this particular agent eyes that he got from is marketing everything for him. So just think like on your phone, like when you say things around your phone, and it's bringing up everything that you're saying around your phone. That's the same way, basically, what they're saying in Minority Report. So think about it like that. That facial recognition, they'll recognize your face and they'll start changing the ads. Once it gets to that, like, oh, would you like to, have some new stereo equipment or whatever? Like, why are you asking me this? Because they know you're dealing with making beats and all this kind of stuff. Maybe they know you want some more new pro tools. It's always about marketing towards whatever that you're into. Facebook jail. But then, I mean, it ain't funny. And then some people, they like, I don't heard they done got locked out of their Facebook accounts and they got to put their actual ID, like send a copy of their ID to be even unlock their account. I'm like, that's even crazy in itself. Like, I got to show my ID to get back into Facebook. Wait, that means you got totally all my information versus, me having an email and me being able to get the, whatever sent to my email to try to clarify that it's me and everything. Nah, man, that's doing too much. I want to say, what's another good movie that deals within this what Enemy of the State with Will Smith. That's actually a good one. A lot of people, they don't seen, but you rewatching, like, or what's the one with Denzel, Manchurian Candidate? That's a pretty good movie right there in itself too. A lot of things that are actually going on within the world, but just in a different aspect. Yeah, Snowden. Yeah, Snowden's a good one too. I actually need to rewatch that because I fell asleep. I was watching it real late, and I fell asleep watching. I need to rewatch that one. Hmm. So did you finally see his page, Rashad, or what happened? I mean, nobody said nothing. What happened with that? Did you see it, or uh, uh, his IG page? I'm talking about Strictly Mackin. Oh, not yet. Man. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to tally up a list for y'all, or not so much tally up a list, but maybe tally up links next time. I do one if this is the type of topics y'all want to cover on, different. I'll say conspiratorial because there ain't no theory. Theory means it's a that's another word they put up to try to oh, you're supposed to be dismissive. No, you do your research and it'll tell you the truth. But y'all, it's getting kind of late, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm glad that y'all checked in when you was able to check in, even though not everybody got a notification at the right amount of time. And I'm glad y'all checked in. Hopefully, I'll do one earlier tomorrow where old school will be on it, and I'll check y'all out hopefully tomorrow. Peace.